Our next guest is a supermodel, an angel, and recently a super mom.
Lovely warm welcome, thank you.
Nice. Did you bring some here? No, you guys in the back, thank you for that.
Thank you.
So Miranda, this has been a huge year for you. Very exciting things going on. What's the most exciting, and I know what you're going to say, but I want to ask you anyway, what's the most exciting thing that happened to you this year?
Well, having my son and spending time with him is just the most wonderful thing in the world, so I love being a mum.
So those of you that don't know, Miranda's married to Orlando Bloom, and she has a child, Flynn, who's like a mini me, right?
He's a little mini Orlando for sure.
Yeah.
But he has my cheeky personality, I think.
Really? All right. How old is he?
He's 14 months.
Oh wow. So he's really
walking around
you
now.
guys.
It's very sweet.
Now, you made a major comeback after you had a baby because you were in the Victoria's Secret fashion show. You wore the fantasy bra, which is a huge honor, and everyone's looking at you because it was the first show, the first thing that you really did after the baby, right, for Victoria's Secret.
Yes.
So what was that whole experience like, and what did you do to get ready for that? Because I know that you have quite a routine and a regimen of exercise and nutrition.
Well, I'm so passionate about health and nutrition, and I've practiced yoga for over 10 years, so that is definitely played a big role. And throughout my whole pregnancy, I was practicing yoga. And one thing that I probably did different after I had the baby is I increased doing Pilates. And I thought that that was quite good for my core strength. And
now, Miranda was doing yoga out here before, so this is really a part of your life. I mean, you do it before you're on television and in makeup and...
Yeah, I love to do stretches and headstands, and I'd do one for you now if I wasn't in the
Yeah, I was just thinking the dress, probably not a good idea. However, those got, no.
Yeah.
So, but also part of your exercise routine too is what you eat, and I know that especially, and I've heard you talk about the way that you feed your family and the way that you feed yourself.
Yes.
And you're even certified as a nutritionist.
Yes, as a health coach now.
So what kinds of things do you eat and prepare? And
wow, I mean, there's an extensive list, but I like to eat all your superfoods, lots of goji berries, acai powder, noni juice.
I was going to say, every time I read an article about you, you mention noni juice.
Noni is full
what
of
is it?
vitamins and minerals and antioxidants, and it's so good for your skin. And
where do you get it?
Well, you can buy it, at any health food store, or you can buy it online. And
okay, if you want to look like Miranda Kerr,
noni
juice. And when you were doing your nutrition, learning about nutrition and your exercise routine, you wrote a book this year.
I did, yes.
And I got the book, and I must say, there it is right there, Miranda Kerr, Treasure Yourself. I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed your whole philosophy and the way you kind of put it all together. What made you even write a book? I mean, how did it happen?
Well, being in the public eye and having a voice like I've and working with Victoria's Secret, I would go and do a lot of signings, and I'd meet a lot of young girls, and they would say, I read this interview that you've done, and it's really inspired me to take care of myself, and now I'm eating better, and I'm doing yoga, and I'm taking care of myself, and I just want to thank you. And I can't wait to hear about, your next interview and what your top health secrets are. And so then I decided, why don't I write a book? And so it's a personal book. It's about a lot of the struggles that I've been through that have really, that we all go through, and challenges that we all have. And I've tried to also include the reader in there. I have a section after
every chapter.
After every chapter, it's about getting personal and
right. So is it like a workbook so that because I know I was filling it in, but just to tell people so that they can be the person that's reading it, so they can learn something from it not just reading it, but actually doing it and practicing what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think life is so busy, and it's nice to actually give yourself the time to reflect on how you can be better and what you can do to feel better, and what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses, and just having that time and opportunity to reflect after each chapter.
And it's not just, a book that any model wrote. This book has been recommended by the Australian government, one of the top 50 books, and it's a #1 bestseller in Australia.
Yes, that's
so
right.
it's major, really, congratulations.
Thank you.
Besides the nutrition in the book, and I know that you were saying that you're writing a few more books as well.
I've got a couple more up my sleeve that I'm working on.
Which we're really looking forward to those.
Yeah.
But what I've noticed about you lately, because I've known you from the beginning, you were a fit model for us for the fashion show, and we were putting outfits on Miranda, and every outfit looked so amazing, and we put you in the show, and then that's how it all really started.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to talk to you about also is what I've noticed with your transition is that you've become a style icon. So, there's models and then there's celebrities, and you've reached the style icon celebrity status when I'm looking online, and I know that you did a lot of the shows in Paris, so you've transitioned to that. So Miu Miu and Chanel, Lanvin, and they photograph you at the airport, getting out of the car, getting in the car, going to rehearsal, coming, and I see all of your outfits, everyone can follow you, and you're dressing Flynn.
Yes.
Very, very cute. He's so adorable.
It's fun. I love dressing Flynn, and it's nice because he does look like a little mini Orlando, and it's fun for me to buy these clothes and that's similar to what Orlando wears, and sometimes I'll bring it home and Orlando's like, hey, that looks exactly like my shirt.
Oh, really? I didn't notice that.
Oh, really? No, but it's cute and it's nice.
But it's so great to
kind of
see you and see the way that you've really grown to celebrity status. It's really great.
Oh, thanks.
We're going to have a few questions from the audience.
Okay.
And we do have a tweet question, which is, what is the one thing that's very important when trying to live a healthy lifestyle?
I would say, well, I think your state of mind is really important. Feeding yourself with positive affirmations is really important, and I think especially for women, we need to empower each other.
Stay positive.
Stay positive, and yeah.
And plus, there must be a real balance for you between modeling, family, everything that you do. How do you maintain that balance between work and family?
Well, Flynn really, since I've had him, he is my priority, and I'm very selective, and I work with clients that I love, like Victoria's Secret, and
oh, go on.
Yeah. But it is a balance, and I love to cook, and I want to be, in the kitchen making all of Flynn's organic food and, preparing everything that he eats, and I love to cook for Orlando, and
so that's part of it. Cooking
so that's
organic,
part of it.
Cooking healthy,
and then
prioritizing.
Yeah, prioritizing your time, getting up a little earlier so that I can play with Flynn before I go to work, and yeah.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
So we have a couple questions from the audience. Hi, go ahead.
Hi.
I'm Amber Katz from beautybloggingjunkie.com, and my question for you is, how do you balance your beauty routine with your new motherhood schedule?
I have noticed that it's a little challenging, but I'm fortunate enough, I have my own skincare line, Cora Organics. It's an organic skincare line, and I have a 3-step program that I follow: cleanse, tone, and moisturize, and that's simple being a mother, and it really helps with my skin. And I'll sometimes put a face mask on, and Flynn looks
Scare
at me
people,
a
yeah.
little weird, but whether it's a hydrating mask, because we've got a hydrating mask and a purifying mask, so I'll put those on once a week as well.
Great.
But it definitely, being a mother, it is challenging to get that time.
Yes, definitely. Well, thank you.
Thanks for your question. And we have one more. Go ahead, sorry.
Hi, I'm Christine Biboher from nycpretty.com, and I'd love to know what are some of your favorite memories from the runway, or what's your favorite memory?
Wow, my favorite memory was the first time I walked down the Victoria's Secret runway, and it was 2006, and I was in the little
Snow bunny
outfit, and I was so excited and all nervous, all at once, and it was just a really great time, and it was a lot of fun, and it was like nothing that I'd ever experienced before. And also wearing the fantasy bra was amazing, and having my husband stand in the audience and clap, that was pretty
That was pretty cool.
pretty cool, yeah.
Thank you.
Miranda,
Okay.
thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate it.